So as you can see, I'm doing a voiceover for this particular video. On this morning, I did wake up at 7:25 a.m. My goal for a while has been to try to wake up from 6:30 to 7 a.m. But as you can see in this morning, to wake up a little later than I planned. So let's get this day started. But first, coffee. I just cannot start my day without that cup of joe. It is just in my veins. If you cut me, I might bleed coffee. Who knows? There's something so weirdly satisfying about this. Pouring that milk over your coffee, it does it for me. So hope you enjoyed as much as I do. There's been days that I'm like, I don't really need coffee. I think I'm good. And then I regret it wholeheartedly. This Ghirardelli caramel syrup thing should be illegal to be sold. It is so good. My daily planning routine begins the night before. The night before, I like to look at all of my tasks that I had, check off what I did. I usually do check off as I'm completing my task, but sometimes I do forget to check it off as the day goes on. So I'll come back in the night, check over my day, and then I copy and paste anything that needs to be done or can be done the next day to the next day. I also copy and paste all of the stickers and widgets that I used the day before if I want to continue using it the next day as well. So I do all of those markups and copying and pasting over to the next day. This just sets me up for the morning when I sit down and plan. Step 2 is my morning pages. So once I am up, ready with my coffee in hand, I sit down and I do morning pages. If you don't know what that is, it's just conscious writing. You just dump everything that's in your brain, even if it's nothing. So you can literally write, I have nothing to write, I have nothing to write, until you fill the entire page. Step 3 is I go into my reminders app. I have a reminder to listen to an affirmation of the day. I go into my reminders app, click the affirmations of the day, and then I pick one to write down that I'm going to focus on for the entire day. This morning's affirmation: I am motivated to accomplish all my daily goals. Step 4 is to add all scheduled meetings from the weekly view. So I go back and forth between the weekly view, copy and paste any meetings that are due or that are on that specific day. This is where I also start to plan out my top 3 tasks for the day. Step 5 is actually my favorite. I brain dump a bunch of tasks. Not that I want to necessarily get done that day, but that would be nice. This is where I pull 3 out of the many tasks that are the most important for the day, and I bring them over to the top 3, and I highlight them according to the monthly task that they belong to. If you'd like me to do a video on how I color code my monthly task to add it to my daily planning, let me know and I'll do a video on that. So step 6 is to update my daily habit tracker. And this is in my weekly view. So I have weekly goals that I want to make sure that I do almost every single day. So I want to make sure that I track those. In this particular month, it's things like work out 3 times a week, post 3 TikToks, etc. And then I'll just come in and I will highlight when I have completed it for the day. As you can see here, I want to make sure that I check off all the things that I completed the day before for my habit tracker. And this shows me a clearer picture of what I need to work on. So for this week so far, I have now woken up early, and early to me is 6:30 a.m. I have not woken up early, not once. And the habit tracker physically shows that I need to work on that. So this is when I will try my best to make sure that those little bubbles get filled out for the next week, or the ending of that week. The biggest takeaway that I want to leave you with is that it is so critical and so important for you to create your planning routine, whether that's on paper, whether that's digital planning, whether it's at night, whether it's in the morning. Create something that makes you want to plan, that makes you want to check back in and move you along with your goals. To be honest, I couldn't do this without my digital planner, without my Google Calendar, without my reminders. None of that would be possible for me to do as much as I do. And so having everything laid out and organized helps me to make sure that I'm moving along and moving that needle forward to achieve all of my goals. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe. Share this video with someone who might need inspiration. Comment below if there's something specific that you'd like me to touch on a separate video. I'll be back next Tuesday.